Welcome to Fanboy Critic, where we go watch new movies out in theaters and give you our review, both the good and the bad. I'm Joe Mortiz and I'll be your fanboy.
And I'm Sam McClure, I'll be your critic. This week on Fanboy and Critic, we went to go see the reboot of Charlie's Angels. The Charlie's Angels reboot is written and directed by Elizabeth Banks, also starring Elizabeth Banks, Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, Ella Balinska, Patrick Stewart, and Jamon Hisu. And if you don't know what the Charlie's Angels franchise is, it's a bunch of super secret agent lady spies. And that's the best I can do.
That's what it is.
All right, Jay, Elizabeth Banks gets in the directing chair while she's on screen and wrote this. How do you think she did updating Charlie's Angels to 2019? Because I think the last one was around 2000s.
I think she did a really good job keeping it the same way. I think it definitely felt like a Charlie's Angels movies. I think every actor or every actress she chose for the Charlie's Angels did a terrific job. They all played their parts and you could all see the similarities to previous Charlie's Angels, which I really liked. And she kept it entertaining. I think a lot of the a lot of the action was really fun throughout this whole movie. It was a lot better than I thought. Let's just say that.
I don't think we're alone in saying we had very low expectations going into this movie, so it did exceed those expectations. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I feel like a lot of the jokes kind of didn't fully hit home for me, but you know, that's fine. Everybody has a different sense of humor. The action, while it was pretty good, it wasn't very imaginative to me. It was very standard fight scenes. I mean, I enjoyed myself. It's not high caliber, you know, dialogue. It's not, the plot's not, doesn't make any sense when you start actually unpacking it.
Yeah. And
it's a spy movie, so obviously there's twists and double turns and all sorts of things. And those didn't really make a ton of sense, but you know, with my low expectations, I still thought it was fun, considering I just turned my brain off and was just like, popcorn movie, and you don't have to think too hard about it. If you go into it with that attitude, you'll enjoy it. It's time to rate it. How did you feel about this one, leaving the theater?
Well, like you said, we went in there with low expectations, but it was good enough to keep me entertained, and I did enjoy it. So I'm gonna stay at a like. I liked it. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't the greatest movie ever, but I was entertained. I don't know if I'd ever watch it again, but I did watch it and I enjoyed it. I'm at a like.
I really need to vote first, because now I just seem like I'm following you, because I also will give it a like. Yeah. I agree. I mean, there's a lot of good nods to the last Charlie's Angels and even the 70s TV show. Like, there's a lot of really lovely nods, and it was a nice movie that paid respect and also updated it, and I think in a good way. It was kind of campy and cheesy, which is, you know, to be expected with Charlie's Angels.
Yep.
But I liked it enough to see it, and maybe if somebody I know wanted to see it, I'd watch it with them again.
Well, there you go, fanboys and critics. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us what you thought about our review and the movie.
Check us out in like 5 seconds for Ford versus Ferrari.
We'll see you in a few.
For a review.
For a review.